Okay, so here we have an airplane flying, and it's got these two, I don't know, satellite dishes, I guess, here. And we're trying to find the altitude of the aircraft, okay? So, scroll this up. I'm trying to find this dotted line right there, this H. I'm going to call it H. That's what I'm trying to find, the height of the airplane, okay? All right, so now I look at the information they give me. They tell me that this distance here is 20 miles, and they give me an angle here and an angle here. And they have this A labeled, so I'm going to say that that's important. If you want, sometimes it's helpful to put in, well, I'm going to have this be my alpha, and this be my beta. Oops, no, not that. Make the airplane the beta. Oops. The airplane the beta, and so that makes this B, and then this would be gamma. Oops. Gamma over here. And so that would be side C right there. I don't think I'm going to need that, but you know, sometimes it's helpful to label your triangle with what you're used to so that when you go to use the formula, you know where you'll know where everything goes. Okay. So my problem is the only side I know is B. B is 20. And I don't know angle B. So I don't know this angle. But it's a triangle, right? So I can figure it out. So beta is going to equal 180 minus 15 minus 35. I mean, that's usually how I write it out, or I put it in a calculator. A lot of times there'll be decimal approximations. So it looks like that's 50, though. It looks like I'm getting beta to be 130 degrees, okay? So now I can use the law of sines to find A here. And I'll assume I need to know A. Okay, so the law of sines is going to say A over sine alpha is equal to, I'm going to use beta because I just figured that out, so B over sine beta, and A over sine 35 equals B. B was 20 over sine 130. I don't know why I put the parentheses there and not on the other one, but A is equal to 20 sine 35 divided by sine 130. And I have to go to a calculator for this, so I'm going to turn on my calculator. 20 sine 35, close the parenthesis off, divided by sine 130. And I get that to be, A is approximately 14.975, you know, and it keeps going. I'm not going to clear it out of my calculator. Now, A is not the answer. Remember, I'm trying to find H. Okay, so I want to find this height here. So think about what you know. This is a right triangle here. And so that height is opposite this 15 degrees. So if I say the sine of 15 degrees would equal the opposite, H, over A. And A I have in my calculator. So H is going to equal A sine 15 degrees. So I didn't clear my calculator out. I'm just going to go times sine 15. And I get 3 point, what do they want, nearest mile? 3.9 miles. Now, there's a good chance that my answer is not going to agree with theirs. No, because, oh, well, it did agree. But what I was going to say is I didn't round off. So they got the same thing I did, but if they had rounded this off, it could have been different. Let's see. Let's clear it out and go, let's use 15 sine 15 and see what happens. See if it makes a difference. Sometimes it does. I'm going to say sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't. It didn't matter this time, so I guess the numbers are fairly small. But anyway, the answer was 3.9 miles. I don't like to round until the very end. You'll find that in your science classes too. But sometimes the books don't always do that.